This is a blog about the typical target audience for a horror film. The general age rating for a horror film is 15 years and above, so therefore the typical target audience for a horror film would be 15 years and above. The reason why typical horror films are 15 years and above is because most horror films rely on gore and blood as one of their key conventions to scare the audience. Hence, this would not be suitable for anyone below the ages of 15 years old. To add on to that, most 15-aged films contain strong language, soft drug use, very strong language, etc. A target audience share the same interests, and so the target audience of a horror film could be people that are seeking adrenaline and seek to be scared and excitement. You determine target audience through certain areas such as gender. This can be used in horror because it is found that 17% of males frequently watch horror films compared to 12% of females. However, this disproportion could be due to the fact that most films are made for the male gaze, and now that times are changing, you could see that more women could be watching more horror films as they're being represented in these films as strong, powerful female leaders. Taking a proper look into the target audience for horror films, one would assume that the stereotypical person for a horror film would be gothic and into dark. However, in reality, most average people watch horror films. It's not a specific stereotype. It's men and women. It's all types of people. But statistically, the typical target audience for a horror film is 15 to 24-year-olds and mostly male.